Epic 7 pay to win summer event pissed off players. Pissed off. Everybody is pissed. So why is everybody pissed? Epic 7. Epic 7 is supposed to be the turn-based killer. So why are players pissed? Okay. SG and GM. So SG I think is Smilegate. Oh yeah, I heard recently there's a Lost Ark drama as well. And Lost Ark is also Smilegate. I don't know, is something wrong with Smilegate? Like what's happening? Everybody is pissed at Smilegate. Epic 7, Lost Ark. Smilegate and GMs, please reconsider the current suspicious Hot Spring event. Epic 7 has maintained longevity because it has been very free-to-play friendly. Whales have more chances at 5 stars etc, but typically were just subject to RNG on pools and gear as free-to-play or Dolphins. Other events gave very mild. Epic 7 becoming pay to win. I'm starting to not like this game anymore. Thanks Smilegate, love the choices I have. Don't make boss mechanics RNG dependent on imprint level. Okay, so some players are not happy here. So what is happening here? Let's see, is there a summary of what's happening? After removing the exact same boss mechanics and clear conditions that piss off most outer plane players, Epic 7 team thought they'd give it a go and get a different response from their player base? No way. So outer plane has this boss mechanic and a lot of players in outer plane weren't happy, so Epic 7 go and try the same? Huh. Smilegate realizes how to become Corpa and pisses off players? Damn. So Epic 7 Midsummer Pay to Win Force Event. Boss Guide. So why is it highlighted here? Additionally, in order to deal with the boss's memory fragment level 3 effect, it is required to have Ocean Breeze Luluka on your team, with her memory imprint level A or higher.
Aren't you curious about
so
my
you gotta
super
pull for this
special
character.
concoctions?
So this is the character that's required.
Place your orders.
Okay.
Whenever, wherever. That's
Wow.
the Luluka front. Just a moment.
Not
I'll be
huge,
right
but okay.
For vacation, Luluka goes with Violet to Terev Island.
Okay,
He's become a
so that's
geek.
the character pretty much. You gotta have this character. Okay, basically, to be able to beat this current summer event boss, right? You gotta have this new character called Ocean Breeze Luluka, and with memory imprint level A as well. Basically, no whale, no play, limited unit. It's a limited unit with 2+ dupes imprint required. Huh. This is for the event, by the way, right? The event stage. Alright. Very interesting. Ooh, essay! Long essay. Okay. Why is it so long though? Why is it so long? In case people don't play Epic 7 and are curious to what's being paywalled, the boss has a buff called Memory Fragment, which has 3 levels, from level 1 to level 3. So debuff gives her a % chance to counter attack your entire team whenever she's hit literally by anyone, alright? Including when your own unit counter attacks. Okay, that sounds very brutal to deal with. So basically, this buff has a chance to counter attack anyone in your team. This also gives her an attack buff and debuffs your team. The 2 hardest difficulties has her at Memory Fragment at level 3, which has a 50% chance for her counter when she's hit. This isn't an attack you can just shrug off. Some people have managed to take advantage of this with very specific units or comms and high-end gear, but keep in mind, this is not something the mass majority has. Alright? With the new event unit, for every additional copy imprint you have, the memory fragment level is reduced by 1, meaning 3 copies to remove the entire mechanic. So you need 3 dupes to remove the chance of the boss counter attacking you. That's crazy. It doesn't just lower it, it removes it entirely. So you're essentially paying to remove a mechanic. Okay? So the counter attack mechanic, so that you can farm this stupid boss, I assume for the event, right? Some people manage by using different versions of the event unit to imprint because Epic 7 allows that, feeding a regular version into a summer version. But the next event unit, Lete, completely new with no other variations and will likely have similar mechanics because she also has an unlockable stamp with the same clear conditions for a different stage. Okay, so some people may not think it's a big deal since all you lose is a couple of stamps for editing your profile picture for not completing the hardest difficulty. Alright, interesting. And you can still farm the low level stages at worst energy to currency ratio to get the basic reward. So basically it's like an event stage. Ideally you want to be able to farm the highest difficulty of the event stage so that you get more event currency, right? It just makes more sense. The ratio always makes more sense to farm the highest difficulty, but the highest difficulty now is like paywall in a way. The problem is not just the FOMO that comes with this. This is a completely new pay to win system they're trying out after over 4 years into the game, not having anything similar and being very free to play towards PvE content. I mean, Epic 7 already has PvP though. Why do they need to go this route? Like, this is a PvE stage and it's an event stage and that, right? Like, I think events should always be free to play friendly, right? Because new players might come in. If new players come in and see this kind of mechanic, it would scare them away, right? Ideally, that's what I think. The problem is what precedent this sets up for future content. How far are they willing to go? The truly big problem is at what point will it take the community's opinion to matter more than money they're likely going to make from the new CN server release? Whilst many speculate this caters to. Oh, okay. Okay, so if you guys are not aware, Epic 7 used to be a KR game, and then it has, I think, JP server, it has global server, but recently it got released in CN server, I think. So people are speculating that the reason why they're doing this is because recently they also they launched in CN server. So that's why they are trying to like flatline apply the same mechanic to every single server. And CN server the whales there seems to be okay with this, I guess. Really hope this doesn't follow suit of Lost Ark and Smilegate not caring until the community is near dead to make changes. Wow. Even in Arknights, the events are not beginner friendly. I don't know, I feel like events should always be beginner friendly. Like, there's no reason for it not to, though, right? I think you need to give a chance for new players to be able to enjoy the event. Plus, Epic 7 is a PvP game, right? It has PvP. So why does it need to do this for the PvE side? I can see if your game is PvE only, so you want to do this, okay, that's understandable, but it has PvP, so I don't know. Arknights can borrow friend support. Most accurate and level-headed take on the situation. Realistically, most people that care about the game are just gonna grab the new summer unit and imprint it with a couple of dupes they have laying around. The base version of Luluka is pretty irrelevant, and you are quite likely to have gotten a couple copies just from all the free pool events and 5-star tickets. And her ML, I think Moonlight, right, is currently not great and has never been a big priority to PT with Mystics. So you're less likely to have spent your dupes on that. The actual gacha of this is barely an issue. The issue is the precedent this sets and the next parts of the event being uncertain. If you took a break during the dry period and thus didn't hoard pools, then Lettuce Boss turns out to be even harder with better gear set drops. You're kinda screwed, okay? If the player base lets this slide, it's only gonna get worse. Smilegate usually treats us pretty well, but they're still a profit-oriented company that's gonna try to get away with new slimy shit every now and then. And that has to be nipped at the bud. Wow. I think what also contributes to the frustration is that this is our new big update after one of, if not the driest period in the game's history. After months of literally nothing happening, instead of some kind of nod, hey guys, thanks for sticking with us while we had our hands full with the CN version, enjoy a cool summer event, we get paid to win BS. Wow, so that's the Epic 7 drama pretty much. Pay to win event.